Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Crash 4. This time I'm going to take you through Out for Launch. This is the first level in which you get to use the gravity mask, so you're going to get very familiar with walking on the ceiling. You got to channel your inner Lionel Richie. This intro section is fairly standard. There's just boxes on the ceiling and on the floor that you got to take care of. Careful of any space shrimp, as well as some laser beams that the game's going to throw at you. As a rule of thumb, I always try to go over laser beams just on the floor, just because, you know, being on the ceiling and jumping over things is very strange. Be sure to hit these 2 TNT fuses, grab these 6 boxes, and then you can bounce on these bounce boxes safely, even though you can clearly see that Coco's head is going through the nitro crates. These nitro crates never bounce. I think they're like specially programmed or something. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, so you want to avoid getting pinched here. And then break these 3 boxes. Break the one on the right very carefully. And then head on the elevator, and we are going to get the secret gem right now. So you can see it as you're walking away, and if you're not careful, you cannot get back here. So you want to grab it. It's right in front of this pipe. So you want to straddle these sideways walkways. Then jump over here. Grab the one up, trigger one of the TNTs, and then use this bounce box to get 10 fruit, and then spin it on the way down. These guys, you can just sort of jump into them and spin. They have a wide hitbox. I've never actually died to one of these dudes. They just seem more threatening than they really are. Alright, so as of this checkpoint, we should have 49 boxes. And what we're doing here is we are carefully avoiding this nitro crate. I have died to it. You can try crawling under it, but I really recommend waiting until it bounces and then sliding underneath it. Come on up here, but reverse gravity back down to normal before you hit the ground. Okay, grab this box, and then you can jump and spin this dude away, and then just proceed through the room, just like that. Alright, so there's going to be a little cutscene here that we have to figure out what happened. We will find out when we do another level soon. Okay, so hitting this checkpoint, we should have 65 boxes. 66 with the Aku mask that we're going to grab very carefully. Once you're on this rail, you can just drop down immediately, and then for the third section, swing right, jump and spin up, and then just grab the last box there with the optional big wump of fruit. Careful when jumping off of this walkway, because if you spin for that box, you can land in some TNT as I did. Just be very careful. Alright, so we're going to get this box and then jump over, and then we can just wait to jump off to avoid the laser. Hop onto the ceiling here. These boxes are always in a different pattern, I've found, so just avoid them as necessary. And then you can drop down, run on this walkway, grab the 2 boxes along the way, and then we have to do this one more time. So just jump across, and be sure to flip upside down to actually land on the ceiling, because there is no floor there. These big UFO dudes you can spin. On this railing, we're going to go up, and then we're going to drop, and then we're going to swing right, and then we're going to swing left. And here's the flashback tape. Don't forget it. These dudes with the super scopes, they shoot homing balls, so you want to make sure that you let them shoot as you're standing far enough away, and then once the ball starts coming to you, you can just go ahead and attack them. Going to the bonus, we should have 101 crates. Picking up the gravity mask, you want to break these 2 boxes, jump to the underside of this armored crate, double jump over, grab the one up, trigger one of the TNTs on the way out so you can jump to safety. Once the laser bar is clear, do a belly flop to clear those 2 boxes. Bounce on these 2, trigger the TNT, and then wait for it to explode. Okay, and then once that's clear, you want to bounce on these boxes 5 times. These boxes are optional. Frankly, most boxes in this bonus are optional, but I recommend getting them because you're going to need the fruit. Alright, once you're clear of the laser bar, trigger that TNT fuse. You could ride the wall here as a guide to make sure you land safely. Break these 2 flame boxes. Trigger one of the TNT, and then once this flame box subsides, go ahead and bounce on that. You want to come over here, and then wait for this TNT to explode, and then you can break the armored crate after that happens. Alright, coming back over here, we're going to slide to break these 2 boxes, and then crawl underneath the laser bar. This switch is sort of a red herring. It eliminates a bunch of boxes that are way harder to reach and not worth it at all. So we're just going to break these 4 bounce boxes, and then we're going to hit the nitro switch, and that's just going to take care of everything else. So don't worry about backtracking this bonus. If you've gotten this many boxes, you won't need the fruit at this point. Alright, so out of the bonus, we should be very close to our third Wumpa Fruit gem and hitting the checkpoint of 138 boxes. This section is pretty tricky. You want to bait out all the shots that you can from the Super Scope holding alien guys. Hit this UFO, and then carefully jump, reverse gravity, and then float and reverse gravity again to make that safely. We're going to bounce on this box, and then we are going to take out this guy, and then fall and take out the Super Scope guy. Spin the electric person. I keep saying guy, I don't mean to, but so many enemies. Alright, this Super Scope enemy can hit that box for us, so we sort of bait out the shot and then go after him. Once in this hallway, we have 3 more Super Scopes to deal with. We can actually ignore most of them, so you want to spin away the electrifying enemy, just run past the Super Scopes, careful of the space shrimp, and then once on this elevator, we are home free to the very end. Alright, so we're going to jump on the final rail, and then we have to jump to hit the first box, so be ready for that. Jump, fall, swing left, jump back up, stand still, fall again, and then that's it. Hit the nitro switch, and you'll have all the crates. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Crash 4, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.